Should you leave a note when you visit a teacher? That is Jennifer's question. When I'm doing walkthroughs, should I leave a note if I don't have a chance to chat with the teacher? Now, this is a very important question, so let's get to it. Now, teachers love receiving notes from their administrators, whether you leave it just on a little sticky note, or if you have a note card, you can make one up with your school mascot or whatever. Teachers love receiving that kind of note, and they will save them, they will put them on the wall, they will keep them forever and cherish them. But the question remains, should we be leaving those notes when we're doing walkthroughs like Jennifer asks about in her question? I think especially if you don't have a chance to chat with the teacher, you don't want them to feel bad, you don't want them to feel weird about the fact that you were in the room, and you don't want them to wonder what you were thinking. It can feel really good for the teacher to receive a nice note from you. So I would say generally, yes, it's a nice thing to do. If you feel like doing it, if you have something to say, if you have a chance to leave a note, absolutely do. Where I would say we have to be careful, and I would encourage you not to leave a note if this happens, is when you start to feel like you have to. Because when you start to feel like you have to, then it becomes a barrier. Then it becomes an added burden that will weigh on you when you think, what do I need to do with my time? Should I get into classrooms? Should I do something else? Should I answer some email? If you think about getting into classrooms and the first thing that pops into your head is, oh no, if I go visit a teacher in their classroom, I'm going to have to write them a note. Then what am I going to say? If you start to think that way, you are going to encounter resistance in getting into classrooms, and you don't want to have anything standing in the way. You don't want to have such a high bar for yourself that to get into classrooms, you have to accomplish all of this great stuff. You have to write the teacher a beautiful note that they will cherish forever. Well, that is a burden that you are going to place on yourself that is going to keep you from getting into classrooms. So do it, yes, but don't make yourself feel like you have to do it. If it ever feels like a burden, if it ever feels like something that is going to discourage you from actually getting into classrooms, don't hold yourself to it. Just write a note if you feel like it in the moment, and don't make it an expectation for yourself.